What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Break number is 855BD. This is a 6-box half case break of Prizm Basketball International 2025. There's 6 boxes. Let's go. Box number 1. Alright, let's hope we can find some nice plum blossoms tonight. Alright, box number 1, here we go. Silver Prizm, Zion. Wave Prizm, that's Marvin Bagley III. Clint Capella. Melvin Ajinka. Multicolor Prizm. That is Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, 79 of 88. Stephon Castle. Stephon Castle on the Wave Prizm. Blue Wave, that's Allen Iverson, 115 out of 125. Anthony Simons. Silver of Shaden Sharp. It's Jordan Clarkson on the Wave. Talisman, nice hit for the Lakers. That's Bronny. Bronny on the Kaleidoscope, excuse me, not Talisman. Kaleidoscope to 175. That is 51 out of 175. Blue Wave, that is Jacob Potel. That is 95 of 125. Box number 2. Philly for Seth. Got it, buddy. I will do my best. Thanks. All right, here we go. Box number 2. There's McCain on the rookie base. Robert Williams. Kobe Bufkin on the blue to 125. That's 98 out of 125. Giannis. There's silver of Isaiah Collier. Miles Bridges. That is a blue luck of the lottery. That is for the Washington Wizards, Bub Carrington. That is numbered 44 out of 175. 44 of 175. Baylor Shireman. Multicolor for the Clippers, that's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, that is numbered 6 out of 88. Lonzo Ball on the blue. That is 9 out of 125. 9 of 125. Jaden Hardy on the silver prism. Aaron Gordon for Denver. Bobby Clintman. It's box number 2. Box number 3. Plum Blossom. We have a Plum Blossom coming. Here we go. AJ Mitchell for OKC. That's silver. Cody Williams for Utah. Tomani Kamara. His third year, 27 out of 125. Cam Whitmore for Houston, 63 out of 125. First auto of the break goes to rookie for the Sacramento Kings. That is Devin Carter. Nice Devin Carter auto, not numbered. Cole Anthony, Trey Murphy, silver, that's Patrick Williams, the Bulls. DeJounte Murray, New Orleans, at a 16 out of 88. There's our Plum Blossom. Kelly Olynyk on the multicolor, 1 out of 88. That's for Toronto. There's Chet on the kaleidoscope. Chet on the kaleidoscope to 125. Or excuse me, 175. That is numbered 140 out of 175 for OKC. Yao Ming. And our Plum Blossom for Utah, that is Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton on the Plum Blossom, 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. Box number 4. Who do you got, Cards and Comics? I forgot. You said Utah, right? Nice, bro. All right, box number 4. There's a white. Couple of others too. Nice. All right, guys, here we go. Box number 4. That's Andrew Wiggins, Golden State, 3 out of 125. There's a nice one from Memphis. Zach Edey on the Talisman. That's to 175. 55 out of 175. 55 of 175. Scotty Barnes on the wave. Multicolor wave of Sabonis. Sacktown, 85 out of 88. Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. That is silver Austin Reeves for the Lakers. Austin Reeves on the silver prism. We got a white wave. How about Ja Morant? White wave of Ja for Memphis. Nice hit for Memphis. 2 out of 38. 2 out of 38. That is Kyrie for Dallas on the blue. 108 out of 125. Moritz Wagner. CJ McCollum, silver. Multicolor of Steve Nash, legend. Steve Nash for the Phoenix Suns. 71 of 88. That is Julian Champagny. Box number 5. Got another plum blossom. Another plum blossom. Nice. All right, here we go. Box number 5. Nick Smith Jr. There's Tristan Da Silva for Orlando. Multicolor for the Clippers. There's James the Beard Harden. 36 out of 88. Silver Prism. That's Max Struss for Cleveland. We got a blue for the Clippers. That's Kawhi Leonard. 1 out of 125. Next auto goes to Washington. That is Keyshawn George. Rookie Keyshawn George for Washington. Rui. Jonathan Mogbo. Nick Smith Jr. silver. That is Andre Jackson Jr. on the multicolor waves. 24 out of 88. You wanted Washington so bad. They're having an okay break. There's the Plum Blossom. There's Ron Holland for Detroit. Rookie Kaleidoscope, Ron Holland. That one is 71 out of 175. For the Clippers again, Ivica Zubac, 69 out of 125, Zubac. And our Plum Blossom, God, I hope I see a rookie symbol because I saw the team, but I think it's a legend. I happen to see the team. So whoever's got the Lakers, I think it's a legend. It is Magic Johnson, legend on the Plum Blossom to 8. 1 out of 8. MJ, the original MJ. Magic Johnson. Irvin Magic Johnson. My favorite basketball player of all times. Alright, box number 6. Here we go, folks. Final box. Then we'll do a full recap. Vault verified. That must be you, my friend. Because you're coming in with the boom, baby. Congrats, Vault verified. There we go. Final 12 packs. Good luck, everybody. We got blue for Milwaukee. That is Andre Jackson Jr. That is number 63 out of 125. Mark Williams on the wave. We got white to 38. Going to the Phoenix Suns rookie, Oso Ighodaro. 6 out of 38 for the Phoenix Suns. Multicolor. Jay Crowder. 82 out of 88. Jay Crowder for Milwaukee. That's Bowl on the silver for Phoenix. We got a grade A on top. For Portland, that is Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy on the legend for Portland. Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday on the way for the Celtics. There's Jaden Hardy. Jaden Hardy for Dallas. 4 packs to go. Can we get another auto? Not in this pack. 3 packs to go. We got a blue. That is a blue talisman for Cleveland of Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, 124 out of 175. We got a blue for Memphis. How about rookie Zach Edey? Zach Edey, 46 out of 125 blue. Nice color match. And our final pack. Can we get an auto? We have a backwards card. I think it is an auto. I think it is an auto. Yep. We got Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett on the multicolor. That is 72 of 88. And our auto. It's not an auto, it's silver. Damn it. Looked like an auto. My apologies, guys. I got you all hyped up for nothing. Jaden Ivey, Silver Prizm. That sucks. It's a nice Garnett for Minnesota, though. Alright, guys, recap time. Recap time. All the wave prisms will be top loaded after the break. Here's our silver prisms. Silver prisms. I'm going to be done in like 2 minutes. Alright, silver prisms. We got Jaden Ivey, Bol, Nick Smith Jr., Max Struss, CJ McCollum, Austin Reeves, Patrick Williams, Cody Williams, Jaden Hardy, Isaiah Collier, Shaden Sharp, and Zion Williamson. To 175, we got Donovan Mitchell, Ron Holland, Zach Edey, Chet Holmgren, Bub Carrington, and Bronny James. Nice hit there. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, bud. Appreciate you. To 125 on the Blues, we got Zach Edey, Andre Jackson Jr., Zubac. That's Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irvin, Andrew Wiggins, Tomani Kamara, Cam Whitmore, Lonzo Ball, Kobe Buffkin, Jacob Hotel, and Allen Iverson. 288, we got KG, Jay Crowder, Andre Jackson Jr., James Harden, Steve Nash, Domantas Sabonis, DeJounte Murray, Kelly Olynyk, Kawhi Leonard, and Russell Westbrook. Whites, these are to 38. Oso Iguodaro and Ja Morant. Our Plum Blossoms, these are to 8. We have Colin Sexton for Utah and Irvin Magic Johnson for the Lakers legend. Our 2 autos, we had Keshawn George for Washington rookie and Devin Carter Sacramento rookie. That is your break, my friends. Thank you all very much for being here. Hope you guys had a good time. Got the second half of this case going on Thursday night. Hope to see you there. Have a great night. Talk to you later. Peace.